Hi, how are you doing today?
Good.
Great. May I have your name?
Tina.
Glad to meet you, Tina. It seems that you come to me because you have a hard decision to make. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. So to start with, can you tell me, very briefly, what problem you want to talk about today?
I need to find a new apartment.
I see. Do you think this decision will influence your life more than a year?
No.
I see. This might be weird to ask, but is there any other way to bypass the decision?
Perhaps I can stay with my friend.
All right. So after thinking about other possibilities, do you still want to talk about the decision you have to make?
Yes.
Sure. Let's say, if you made a correct decision, what are the best outcomes? Start your answer with the best outcome is.
The best outcome is the place is nice and the price is reasonable.
Sounds great. Now let's imagine that you didn't make it right. What is the worst outcome? Start answering with the worst outcome is.
The worst outcome is the place is not safe.
I see. Do you think the worst case is something you can handle?
No.
I see. Let's try to keep that in mind when making the decision. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, have you ever run into similar situations?
Yes.
If you have come through such a situation before, try to think of the do's and don'ts you learned from there. All right. So, do you already have some options to choose from?
Yes.
Great. Can you tell me one of them?
Well, one of them is at Shadyside.
Okay, let's give this option a name so that we can refer to it easier. Start answering with the phrase, let's call the first option.
Let's call the first option Shadyside.
Okay, so the name of the first option would be Shadyside. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Great. So what is the key benefit of this option?
Well, the apartment is nice.
What are your key concerns about Shadyside?
It's a little bit expensive for me.
I see. Is there anything else you want to say about this option?
No.
Okay, now tell me your second option.
Second option is at Squirrel Hill.
I see. Again, let's give this option a name. Start with the phrase, let's call it.
Let's call it Squirrel Hill.
Okay, shall we call it Squirrel Hill?
Yeah.
Great. So what do you like most about this option?
The location is perfect.
And what's your key concern about Squirrel Hill?
I don't like the landlord.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to say about this option?
No.
All right. Now we've talked about two options you have. I will help you compare them. But before we do that, I would like to revisit the key goals and concerns we talked about earlier. The decision you are making is a short-term decision. It will not influence your life more than 1 year. You need to make this decision carefully because you may not be able to handle the worst consequence. Do you need me to remind you of that consequence?
Yeah.
Okay. You said the worst outcome is the place is not safe. So, which of the options you have is more likely to result in such outcome? Is it Shadyside?
Perhaps, yeah.
Okay, I understand each option has its trade-off. Now let's think about the bright side. I asked you earlier, what are the key benefits if you made this decision right? Do you need me to remind you of it?
Yeah.
You said the best outcome is the place is nice and the price is reasonable. So, which option do you think is more likely to achieve these benefits? Is it Squirrel Hill?
I don't know.
I see. Well, it seems to me that neither of the options you have outweighed the other. Hey, I have a good idea. How about we flip a coin to decide? Let's say, head is Shadyside, tail is Squirrel Hill. Do you want to give it a shot?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens. It's head. You gotta pick Shadyside. What do you think?
Maybe I just prefer Squirrel Hill.
Well, honestly, I don't want you to make a hasty decision. but sometimes you need a push to see what you value most. Alright, let's see what's next. Oh, I'm wondering, is there a deadline for you to make the decision?
Yeah.
Okay, shall we set up a plan?
Yes.
Sure. I will send the plan sheet to your phone. You can check it out later. I'm also thinking, is there someone you can talk to for suggestions?
I don't know.
I see. Let me know if you need any help. So just to confirm, what is your next step going forward?
I think I need to do more research on both the apartments.
Sounds good. Feel free to come back to me anytime you need help. Hope everything goes well. See you next time.